Good morning, good morning, good morning. All right. It's 7:07 New York time, and I just want to put this out there. At this exact time, XRP has hit 65 cents. You may say, well, who's buying XRP now Sunday morning? Okay. You know the nonsense that's been going on with the banks I've been warning everybody about, and little hints have been popping up in the last couple of days, like banks deposits being delayed, 40 billion being missing in certain banks. I'm going to tell you something. Now, I don't know if people are looking at this, but the banks that are having the major liquidity issues, as far as like money leaving, missing, not knowing where it's at, they're the ones that provide liquidity for the SWIFT system. So they're the banks that all the banks in the world give a retainer to. They set aside a certain amount of money in order for when they do trade around the world and it goes through the SWIFT system and the dollar system, these banks turn around and go, yeah, they're good for it. We got their money. They're good. And they handle the transaction. That's why the SWIFT system runs on two parts. Messaging to the amount of money is going to be sent, received, at what time, to who, yada, yada, yada. And then the other one is the actual liquidity of it, which is sending the money. And that's what those banks facilitate. They act as a bridge. The problem is that those banks are losing tons of money, in the tens of billions, probably more off books. And that's causing a little bit of a problem. Just like the Panama Canal, it can move boats from the Pacific to the Atlantic to the Pacific, as long as there's water in the canal. But they have a drought. So guess what? Ships are not going back and forth. Right now, these banks are having a little bit of a drought. Not a little, a big. And the areas where they look to get money, they're not getting money. Foreclosures are going up. Car repossessions are going up. People are declining on their credit cards left and right. I can go on and on and on. That creates a liquidity problem. So what can provide liquidity to all these banks outside of the United States banking crisis that's happening right now? Exactly, XRP, because they can bypass the American banking system altogether, and they can move money directly, cheap, fast, and with less risk. So you need to understand something. The value of XRP is because the value of the dollar as a system of moving money is disappearing. Sunday morning, why is XRP on the move? You gotta answer that one to yourself.